This is Natiddy's newest electric chainsaw. I love Natiddy's chainsaws. I have 2 of them already, but this is the brand new one they just released. It has a brushless motor and it's a 700-watt motor now, so it's going to be even more powerful, but these things are awesome. One thing I want to do with this is we're going to put this to the test, and I get some questions about how long does the battery actually last. So I'm going to get this thing fully charged up. We're going to take this out, see how much wood I can actually cut before this battery runs out. So let's open this thing up first and see what's all included. So as always, Natiddy always gives a really nice carrying case that you can store everything in. It's a heavy duty hard shell case. It's going to keep everything safe and organized when you're not using it. Inside the case here, we get a set of gloves to protect our hands, our user manual, safety glasses, an extra chain. Here is the chainsaw itself. We'll talk more about that in a minute here. With a screwdriver, a charger, and 2 batteries. All right, so here is the chainsaw itself. It is now in the color orange. They do keep changing the colors of these for some reason, but I do like this orange. Definitely a nice looking chainsaw and very well designed. You can see it's pretty lightweight and it's got a nice rubber grip on the handle, very easy to hold on to. They put a safety button right here, so this trigger is not going to do anything until your thumb presses that. But it's very easy to hold both of those at the same time. And your battery here just slides right in, and I can tell already that chain is way faster than previous models. Some other quick features about this: you get the safety breakaway here. As you cut through a log, it's going to pull back and let you pass completely through the log. But if you accidentally drop your hand down on this, it's going to protect you from cutting your hand. You also get this guard here, metal guard here, which protects the body of the chainsaw. And then they have this built-in chain tensioner. So some of the other models, you have a screwdriver, which you have to manually adjust the chain. This has a spring in it, which always holds a chain, some chain tension that's going to adjust automatically, but you can increase that chain tension by rotating this, or decrease it by rotating it the other way. That's really nice. You don't need any tools to do that. And if you want to replace the chain, you also don't need a tool. You just unscrew this completely, and you can pop the chain off and replace the chain with the spare that they send you. So great looking chainsaw, but it's time to put this thing to the test. We're gonna get one of these batteries fully charged up, see how much firewood we can cut. All right, so this is I'd say 6 inches or so in diameter. Let's see how well this saw really cuts. And that's oak, so this is hardwood for sure, and it cut through pretty easy. Blade didn't slow down at all, so definitely has plenty of power, and cuts really nice here. So one thing I want to point out, this is really cool, these turn out to be 100% compatible with Makita batteries. For whatever reason, the Makita batteries are exactly the same design. The 18-volt batteries snap right in and it works. So if you're a Makita user, this saw is going to be great because you can just use your Makita batteries instead of the ones they send along. So really nice feature. Great we figured that out. But the batteries they do send work good. We're going to put one to the test here. I have one fully charged. We got a tree here that we just cut down, and I'm going to see how much of this tree we can cut with one charge. All right, guys, check that out. So that's one battery. On the ad, or on the listing, it says it'll last for 60 minutes. It really was only 20 minutes or so, but you can see how much firewood I cut here. And this is oak, which is a really hard wood. And not only did I cut this firewood, I also had to trim all this brush off it. So all the little branches and stuff along the way, I was chopping all them off as I went. So one battery works really well, but keep in mind, one of the great features, you can put a Makita battery in here. So if you're a Makita guy and you got a bunch of Makita batteries, just pop them right in. They're 100% compatible. and it works really well with them, so you can keep cutting and just keep going. But just for reference, here it is, 1 battery. This thing worked great. You can tell they keep improving their product. I mean, it feels really good quality as you're cutting. Cuts really nice. So if you're looking for a good handheld electric chainsaw, lightweight, easy to use, reach up, get those high branches, this one's great. Natiddy makes an awesome chainsaw here, so this is a great option.